Migz here. I'm with Jonathan Klinger.
That's right. You said that with a question mark.
So, Jonathan, tell me, what do you do? You work for Hagerty.
Yeah.
We're here at Amelia Island. Oh, it's a little different this year. It looks like there's a lot more people. So, what do you do with Hagerty? Fill us in. Kind of introduce yourself.
All right. So I'm the vice president of car culture, and I also have the privilege of running the Hagerty Drivers Foundation. And my gosh, we're here at Amelia on Saturday. Saturday. So, we're not all the way to the finish line yet.
No.
Sunday is the big day that we lead up to. And I know that in years past, they typically had about 8,000 attendees on Saturday. And I can tell you that while the official numbers are not in yet, we have run out of our 8,000 wristbands.
Yeah. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
It's been crazy. Now, I've been doing this for a while, going all the different car events. I see Hagerty there as a sponsor. But now it seems like they're taking control of the reins. Fill us in on that part.
Yeah, so, as Hagerty continues to grow, everything that we do is centered around the love of the automobile. And a big part of that is helping people get the most amount of fun, not only out of the cars that they love to drive and the cars that they own, but out of the entire car community. And there's so many great events in this industry. Here we are at Amelia, one of the world's great automotive gatherings, and as some of these events have grown and matured, and the original founders, in this case Bill Warner, amazing person in this industry, at some point they may be looking at what's the next phase of the event, and if they're looking to transition out of it. And we just want to be a good steward of some of these great events that have lasted for so long. And so at Hagerty, we're honored to have acquired the Amelia, and we're going to take it forward. We're going to honor everything that this event has done so well, and then just continue to add to it.
It's already taking its great presence and kind of preserving it for the future.
Absolutely. Yeah, and one of the most important things that everyone in the car industry and the automotive community needs to do is we need to honor these time honored traditions, but also, don't be afraid to make some tweaks to welcome in the younger generations. And that's what we want. We want this to be a destination that's enjoyable for the entire family, for people of all ages. And even though when you're going to walk in, much of what everyone has known the Amelia to be up to this point is going to feel a lot of the same. But one of the first things you're going to see when you walk in is a massive youth zone. Because it's simple. Kids should have fun at car shows. And how do kids have fun? They just have to be kids. And so we've got slot car racing. We've got simulators, competitions for young people. There's art competitions, things for kids and young adults of all interest levels.
Are you taking this format internationally? I hear you already do some of these events over in the UK, is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have offices obviously in the US and Canada. We also have an office in the UK and a small team in Germany. And we do operate in other European countries. So we already have a couple of events that we've operated for several years now in the UK. One of them is, we love this, it's the Festival of the Unexceptional. So that is the British take on the Concord of Lemons, which you might be familiar with here.
Yeah, sure.
And they do it in the best way you could possibly do an event like that. It's in this big, stately English estate, beautiful grounds, and it's some of the best examples of the world's most mundane cars that you would see running around England and other European countries. And so we like to have fun. I mean, that's the other thing. I mean, here we are at the Amelia, and especially Sunday, the Concours. That's to celebrate the best examples of some of the world's most amazing vehicles. But we believe, all cars are beautiful. They don't have to be valuable. They don't have to be rare, one of one or one of whatever. Every car has a story, and every car has a person tied to it. And we want to celebrate that.
Fantastic. Do you have any breaking news for us, for something that's coming up in the future with Hagerty?
So breaking news, the thing that has happened that we're most excited about right now, that we announced this weekend, is Hagerty is partnered with Gran Turismo. If you go in to build a car, there's going to be a bunch of historical information, value information, and just different types of cars that's going to get pulled from the Hagerty database, because we produce the the world's most comprehensive valuation guide and resource manual for the most common collector vehicles, and this is globally. And so that type of information is going to help power people as they build their garage and build their vehicles in Gran Turismo. And so back to my earlier comment about welcoming the younger generations in.
It's the way to do it.
It's the way to do it. I mean,
So are we going to see the 30?
What's that?
Are we going to see the 30 in the registry in Gran Turismo, or you don't want to say?
That's yet to be. Yeah, that's yet to be seen. So.
Okay, sorry. That would be kind of cool, though. You know.
Yeah, no. As far as I mean, you're going to see all sorts of vehicles of all ages. I mean, that's the neat thing. I mean, and I have to admit that I am not up on the latest and greatest of gaming consoles myself. You know,
I mean, you're not at home playing video games?
Well, you know, I was a master at Super Mario 1, 2, and 3, and the original Nintendo when I was at grade school. I mean, the amazing thing about this gaming platform is not only is it going to be fun racing and very competitive and bring people together, it's also going to be incredibly educational. And that's important to us because if this is how most of Generation Z and younger are being introduced to the world of cars and the world of racing, why not learn something along the way?
So you mean I'm going to have to not only drive 300 miles to unlock the car, but I'm also going to have to read something?
Well, you're going to learn something as you're unlocking the car. You don't
Just
have to, you get to.
You get to. Favorite car, favorite drive, favorite song. Paint us the picture.
I want to do something like a Stutz Bearcat. So
look that up. Make sure you look that up.
That's right. 1911-ish. Okay. Stutz Bearcat. This is an open speedster, secondary highways, you know, off the interstate.
Right.
And a song that I love belting at the top of my lungs.
Top of your lungs.
On a road trip is Roger Miller's King of the Road.
Nice. All right. I dig that. I dig it. Well, that's very, very cool. I appreciate you spending time with us today. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yes.
And thank you very much. And until next time, we'll see you on Migz TV.
Hey, Migzy.
This is Mr. Jonathan Klinger. Parking number 28 on the lawn at Amelia.
Yes, this is the Black Ghost.
The Black Ghost.
And I tell you what, you know, there's a saying, don't ever drive your heroes. I disagree with that.
Oh, yeah?
That was pretty sweet to be able to pull this on the lawn.
So where was this before you had to bring it on the lawn?
It was in the parking deck overnight, but
okay.
I just, you know, I had the honor of bringing it on the lawn on behalf of the owner, just helping him out early in the morning. And I can tell you, if you haven't watched the film, you know, I just sat for a couple of minutes and just kind of felt the spirit of the Black Ghost before I fired it up. So.
The interesting thing is you said it was just in the garage, and yet there's 500 extra miles on the car now.
That's right, I wish.